Good evening, everyone. I hope you had a good Thursday. Yeah, there was no upload yesterday. That was my problem. I finished all my homework yesterday, and I was not going to upload. I plan on not uploading all day just because it's a Wednesday, and I normally don't upload on Wednesdays. I normally upload pretty much Mondays. Uh, I upload pretty much what I try to do is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday again. That's what I try to do, but of course a winter storm not like as significant as it was looking towards Monday. Yesterday, so I just did not plan on posting a YouTube video, which I'm doing. I'm doing one tonight. I'm looking to be a lot of stuff. I have good news. I now have access to the European model and pivotal weather, and I have permission to use it. I guess I contacted them, and I actually did contact them, and I have permission to do it. And so that we can now use the European model. So I have another model for you guys to see. But yeah, we see right now. So this is just the radar on Weather Underground's radar. We have a little bit of snow going through New York, Massachusetts, and through New Hampshire, Vermont, and through Maine. As you guys can see right there, we have a little bit of snow, maybe some moderate snow up towards Albany, New York. Not a ton of accumulation, but we do have some lake effect snow could be happening later. We even had some snow in Pennsylvania earlier today. If we take at the, let's see if I can look at the, if there's any way I can look at the, past snowfall. Alright, well, I don't think we're going to be looking at past snowfall right now, but, yeah, so, you can see that big snow band. We have this large cold front. I'm going to zoom out here. So you guys can the full scale. Weather Underground's radar really loads very slow on my computer. I don't know why. It's actually odd, even though my computer is pretty slow. But we can see we have our pretty big cold front. We even have enough instability in Mississippi, portions of Louisiana, and in the southeast. But there was some thunderstorms. There's even a tornado warning in Alabama today. A storm that looked pretty good. It even had a hook on it, a small hook. It was sort of a small I think it was in this region. I think it is what's right there right now, but in Georgia. But you can see we have a pretty big line of showers with no lightning going all the way through Atlanta right now. It's about to hit Atlanta, going all the way up through northern Georgia. If we zoom in on that, we can see it better. We have a lot of rain behind that too, moderate to heavy rain. If we zoom in, we can see storms that to go through Atlanta. It's going to go probably through to the north of Montgomery, but Montgomery will probably get a little bit of rain later, in about like an hour perhaps. And then it's about to hit Atlanta, hit Stonecrest, go towards Athens later, and then go into South Carolina as we go throughout the night. And that will be bringing some decent rainfall amounts, probably mostly this 1/10 across northern and central Georgia and the South Carolina, up to probably a half an inch if you're lucky, I guess I would say. But right now, we're going to look at the GFS model, actually. This is the GFS model. You guys have seen this before. This was tonight, but I just want to show you guys what's going to be happening. So as you see, probably Friday morning, by the time you wake up to go to work or school, we have some leftover, maybe lake effect snow showers in the Northeast, and some leftover back-end snow showers maybe in Maine. And even in the Great Lakes region, we could see some lake effect snow in the morning. So, but overall, the U.S. is pretty calm tomorrow morning, other than the exception of southern Florida and maybe some portions of Florida, as there could be some showers, but pretty dry as our system you see is off the coast that is affecting us right now. But we can see maybe a clipper in Canada coming down in the Bear Atlantic area, and probably does. It could screw it, as I said. The little clipper comes down in the northern Minnesota tomorrow night. This is about 3Z. It's about 10 p.m. You can see right there. But look at this in Canada. It's a pretty big snowstorm up in central Canada. But we can see still pretty calm tomorrow. Probably tomorrow afternoon will be pretty calm if only our Clipper system. Not even the Clipper system. Maybe just Texas and Florida could be seeing some rain, some snow showers in the Northeast behind the storm. But we see it starts to get really sort of by Saturday afternoon. We start to see more clippers, maybe a lot of snow showers in Minnesota, Wisconsin, and the North Dakota. And we start to see Bear Atlantic zone right here, some mountain snowfall. As we go later, let's go to Sunday morning when you would probably wake up around 7 a.m. You probably won't wake up at 7 a.m., but this is closest to when you would wake up. We can see snow showers maybe in the mountains in Wyoming and Montana, and then we have a few low pressure systems in Canada bringing maybe some snow to UP and Michigan and northern Michigan, just some very light snow, maybe even light showers in Michigan. Then as we go through Sunday, now it's just Monday, we have a system in Canada which is right there. It gets a lot stronger. This is Sunday night now. You can see we start to see a cold front with even some precipitation rain in front of that in New York, maybe even some mountain snow showers in New York at this time. As the storm is pretty strong, and you see that pretty much leaves, but then we have our next storm left over behind it. We can see we have our showers in Texas and Oklahoma, even some freezing rain in Oklahoma and Arkansas right there. This is Monday morning when you wake up, even some snow showers in Kansas, according to the GFS model. And then as we go through, now it's just Wednesday night, or not Wednesday night, I apologize, Monday night next week. We can see we have a bunch of rain in southern and central Texas, rain in portions of Mississippi, and then we have some snow showers in Kentucky, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, and southern New York. We have a lot of snow showers, but look at this deep plunge, cold air right there. And that's not it, but look at this, okay? So this is now Tuesday morning. We start to see the snow, like in some regions like Pennsylvania, New Jersey, now New York, all the way up to pretty much Maine, and we start to see it all the way down to Tennessee. With the storm. We even see some freezing rain in Texas with another storm the GFS is predicting in southern Texas, and a lot of rain in those regions too. But yeah, we see the GFS may say a coastal or maybe a northeastern snowstorm later. But look at that. The cold air behind it's going to be pretty strong. But let's take a look at the European model in a second, or right now, actually. But so it's good to sort of, when we're going to be looking at our big winter storm potential. This is now Monday. This is Monday morning in the European model that I now have access to. We can see we have a nice snow band forming in Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, and Michigan right there. So you can see we have some rain in the plains by Oklahoma, Arkansas, Fort Smith, Arkansas, through southern Missouri. But look at this. Okay, so this is now Monday at about 1 p.m. Look at the snow behind it going all the way down to Tulsa, Oklahoma, maybe even Oklahoma City, freezing rain. Look at this. The snow all goes all the way up to New York. Moderate snow, maybe even in Ohio and Indiana at this time. And then look at this. Okay, so this is now Tuesday evening. Snow in southern Oklahoma right there. You can see a little bit. And then we have our large band of snow here going all the way up to even Vermont now with moderate snow, especially in the north where it's just all snow. And look at this. This is now Thursday, or not Thursday. I'm reading dates wrong. This is Tuesday about midnight. This is midnight Tuesday. We can see, look at that little snow right there in Mississippi. We can see, look at what's on the backside of this storm going all the way up to New York. A lot of maybe even heavy snow in New York and Pennsylvania right there, as this is a pretty weak low pressure, but it's sort of going to be similar to what we have going on today, although it's going to be much stronger cold air behind it, which we may look at temperatures, and look at that. So both models, the European and the GFS say potentially a snowstorm for the Northeast, but the European model says maybe even snow for the South. Well, not South, but going all the way down to maybe Arkansas, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee. So what the European model is saying, maybe a little bit of snow. Let's take a look at accumulations real quick. It's going to take a minute because my computer runs Pivotal Weather very slowly. All right, so we can see pretty much the rest of the accumulations from our winter storm we have going on in the Northeast right now. Right here, as we can see, probably just maybe 2 inches in some of the higher spots. 2 inches, probably, maybe 3 inches if you're lucky. But then as we go through, we can see we have several clipper systems tracking throughout the weekend. We can see by Sunday evening, some areas in the north could be seeing, maybe even Rapid City, you guys could see maybe 3 inches of snow. Some snow, of course. I mean, you'd be seeing a little bit of snowfall in the north, sort of north plains of the country, or the Great Lakes, because We have a few Clipper systems. As you can see, we had a Clipper system by the GFS bringing snow to Minnesota. That could bring by the European model about an inch of snowfall. And as we go a little bit later, we can see, look at the south. Okay, so the European model says there could be an inch of snow in Arkansas, even in the portions of eastern Oklahoma, and then it says there could be an inch of snow in northern Alabama and to northern Georgia. And now look for the north. Look at the northeast. Okay, from this winter storm, you guys could be seeing an additional, maybe according to right now, but this is still pretty far out. This is about 5 days out, maybe probably 6 days, 5 to 6 days out. We can see maybe an additional in some of the areas in New York, into Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. We can see, look at these snowfall amounts. 13 inches, so that would be another probably additional 10 inches with this winter storm in New York. And then in northern Vermont, Burlington, probably like an additional 10 inches too. And at some portions of Vermont, an additional 13 inches. Northern Maine, 13 inches too. And then a lot of snow, even maybe some coastal snow in the northeast. You can see that right there. And let's try to find, now I do want to look at the temperatures for the south, for sort of the south here. So we're going to look at the Ohio Valley. So we're going to be looking at a deep cold shot next week, and I want to show it to you guys in the European model, which is the most accurate. Well, it generally is the most accurate, but sometimes it's not accurate. I mean, I think the GFS is more correct with the northeast winter storm we have going on right now, and it was more correct. The European model says it would be more of a coastal storm, and the GFS said it would be more of an inland storm, and it's not a coastal storm. But all right, so we will be seeing a brief cold shot for like the south and the southeast, maybe even Saturday morning, maybe. But let's go to right here. Let's go down to, this is when is this, tomorrow morning? All right, let's go to Saturday morning. We can see, so this is Saturday about 7 a.m. when it would be the coldest. We can see freezing temperatures in these blue colors. Freezing temperatures going all the way down to maybe central Mississippi, northern Georgia, and pretty cold temperatures like Kentucky or 25, 23, Nashville 25, 26, and then portions of Illinois 30, 29. You can see Arkansas maybe 30, but widespread below freezing temperatures. But a lot of these areas, I mean, Atlanta 35, it would be like, we'll be looking at what it could be Wednesday and Thursday morning. And then as you see Sunday morning, that cold wears off a lot. You can see 36 degrees in Atlanta, not much warmer, but look at these areas. 40 degrees in Kentucky, which is a lot different from what it would be Saturday morning. But we can see some isolated freezing spots in the mountains, in Tennessee, North Carolina, through Virginia, and West Virginia. Then we start to see it Monday morning. We start to see colder temperatures come down Tuesday morning. Okay, look at this. Central Illinois, 13 degrees, 25 in Nashville, down through Arkansas, Little Rock, 23 or 24, Fort Smith, 17, Atlanta, 45. Cold front hasn't quite made it to you. It's right here, probably Thursday morning with could be some snow in the back edge, of course. You see below freezing temperatures in Mississippi and Alabama at this time. But there's a lot of cold temperatures. But then look at this. Okay, so let's go. This is pretty much the peak of the temperatures. Probably Tuesday afternoon, maybe like 2 degrees warmer. But look at this. Probably 39 or 40 in Atlanta, according to the European model. That is pretty cold for Atlanta at this time of year. But look at this. Okay, this is Wednesday morning next week. Okay, the cold has moved further south, so it's not amazingly cold up north, but look at this. Okay, Atlanta, 21. Other portions of the southeast. Birmingham, 21 also. Montgomery, 26. Greenville, South Carolina, about 23. Macon, Georgia, 26. Athens, 22. And then we can see as we go further south, we have probably, I can't remember what city it is. I think it's like, I can't remember what city it is in Georgia, but they're at 28 in almost southern Georgia. And at this time of the year, that's pretty significant. 11 in Ohio. But this very very cold air next week. But that'll wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a good rest of your Thursday. Remember, please subscribe. I'm thinking of ways to reward you all for hitting 170. But peace out.